soda busting moves. You are live with the Mr. and the Mrs. Busting Moves. We having a little oatmeal just like some empty nester old people do. Oatmeal and toast for the win, friends. What y'all have for breakfast? Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday, honeys. Happy Sunday. Listen, I was just sitting here grateful this morning for another day. This is my grandmother's heavenly birthday, Geneva McGee. They called her Sweets because she was real sweet, baby. From the rivers of Mississippi. She raised an amazing family, and I miss her so much. And also, it's my son's birthday. Happy Big 32. I was a young mom. Had him at the tender age of 17, and I was counted out. But look at me now. Look at us now. Living our best life, living that high life, and giving God all the glory. So happy Sunday. I sit here talking to my husband. You know, we just celebrated his uncle's 90th birthday. Talk about blessed.
Yes.
Tell him about your uncle.
He just turned 90.
Don't you just love a man of many words? I turn on this camera and this man gets so quiet, but he's the biggest talker. He can talk now. Don't let him fool you, somebody. Could you tell him about the uncle, please?
Well, my happy birthday to my uncle, Richard Long Sr. He turned 90 years old. He's one of the oldest people, oldest members of our family, definitely the patriarch. And yeah, he's full of energy, still getting around. The retired truck driver logged over 2 million plus miles over his career, and just still loving life. A really positive dude, really positive thinker. His Nancy, his wife, says that's why he's able to live so long and so happy, because nothing bothers him.
I mean,
so that's my goal, is to get to the point to where
that is a humble man. I want to shout out to his family. They gave him the most amazing birthday celebration.
Yeah, that was nice.
He was, and he was there for it. Like, he didn't fall asleep. You think 90-year-old, he'd be like, okay, time for y'all to go. No, he out-partied all of us. He was the last one to leave the celebration. He watched every single person leave. That is so amazing. And I was telling my husband, like, he reminds me so much of him. He's an amazing dad. He's had this blended family. He's adopted kids. He got bonus kids. He's done so much for the world, for the community. He's so humble. And he's 90. I'm in love, right? We've been married for almost 14, 15 years. And I see him, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen him. And maybe two hands, okay? But when he saw me yesterday, he said, Marie. I said, I feel so special. Like 90, and you know me by name. Give me a break. God is so good. I pray to God my memory lasts that long. He said, Marie. I was like, oh. But I was telling my husband, he's so much like his uncle. Just really the traveling part. He was telling me that. Oh, yeah. Tell me what he told his wife about traveling. Like, what his wife told you.
Oh yeah, she was like, I'm done. He can. She's like, I'm done traveling. He can go by himself.
And she's 15 years younger than him or so. Yeah. And she said, I'm done traveling. He can do all this traveling by himself. And I was telling my husband, he's so much like him. You love to travel.
I love to travel. I love traveling. If I can get paid traveling, I would.
You have, and you do.
Yeah.
You have and you do. And when I met him, he was being paid to travel. And
yeah, that's true.
I literally was not the traveler. Like, I became a traveler when I met him. How you feel about me becoming a traveler?
I appreciate that.
Do you really?
Yeah, she
How much?
That enough to continue traveling with you? No, you was travel was a big part for me. It was like, I gotta travel. Like I have to. Like, it's so my job at the time, I traveled a lot. I go out of town for 1 or 2 weeks at a time, but I just love the whole traveling process. packing the bags, the in between.
That's the part I do not
in between
like.
parts between point A and point B. I love all of that. I like packing. I like going to the airport.
Oh my God, that's the hardest part.
I like finding a parking spot. I like, boarding the plane and,
Now that's a real traveler right there.
complaining about it ain't no luggage space. I just like,
Right.
I really do enjoy it. I like it. I love the airports.
Airports are just some of the most interesting places in the world.
Wow.
They're small cities, and then just like, so that's pretty.
If it wasn't for that American Express and that Delta Lounge,
Oh yeah, definitely the Delta Lounge.
I don't know if I could be a traveler. And you've been a traveler since way before.
But even before that, you find out, even if, before I had access to the lounge, you find little nooks and crannies, you find little special things about the airport, and so you find that American airports,
They ain't got nothing on.
like Asian airports, oh my God, those are the best.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway,
How so?
just the type of things and variety,
They seem to treat it more like
I'm talking about some of the bigger airports
Okay.
in comparison to Atlanta Airport, the busiest airport in the world.
other airports, especially like in the Middle East. Let's take
Dubai, for example.
Okay.
And I haven't been at the airport over 20 years, but even at the time, it was just the way it was laid out, the lounges and even the regular seating areas were really nice.
Some airports can give you like a bus station experience.
Like, man, like, good and well, people gonna lay down and go to sleep and,
Yeah.
or not enough plugs and that sort of thing, so.
Anyway, the point
Can't you
being,
tell he loved traveling?
yeah, I love travel.
He could talk about it all day.
Going in the little stores, buying the magazines.
I mean, he turns. I don't even recognize this man when it's time to leave town. I'm like, I like to travel with him just to watch him enjoy traveling. Like, I'm not a big. I travel because I have to, but if I had to choose, I would stay at home. I'm a homebody. I like being at home. But I like traveling with him. So the point is that I'm probably gonna get tired of traveling before him. And so when he makes it to be 90s and like his uncle, and he's still traveling, I'm probably gonna tap out, probably at 70 something, like their wives. His uncle Joe is also 70 plus, and he loves to travel too.
And they travel.
And
they fly in.
Right, I'm definitely not driving traveling. He had to pay me to get on the road for more than 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like literally, he got to bribe me. Cause I don't like road trips. The cars just make me road sick. But his uncle is 70 plus and he still loves to travel. His wife.
My Uncle Joe, he gonna try. He gonna hit that road.
His wife said, "See you later."
He gonna hit that road.
And then his uncle turned 90. His wife said, "See you later, babe." And I know that I'm probably gonna be the same way.
I think they took Uncle Richard's license. I think they made him forfeit his license finally.
With driving, so he gotta get on that plane.
I
for real
think,
now.
or at least his commercial license.
Right.
Because
he used to drive
the church, the Greyhound,
the Greyhound
bus.
style buses. Yeah.
Big
What are
tour
those
bus.
called?
I guess touring coaches. Or
Yeah,
touring buses.
coach buses. Yeah.
Yeah.
He drove those too.
Just up until like a year or so ago.
They're like, man, you gotta stop now. Why is it so hard for drivers and pilots to put it down?
I love driving.
But yeah, I'm gonna tap out. I already know I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna be like, I'll see you later, babe. I'll keep the house warm. When you come back, I'll be here. I don't know. We'll see. But I do love traveling with him right now, like that. I do it for him, and then God is good because then He gave me a job. When his job stopped him traveling, then God blessed me with the ability to travel for work, and now he gets to travel.
Buster Boozer took me everywhere.
Yeah, now I'm taking him
Coast to
everywhere.
coast.
I have him outside. We getting ready to go to Colombia really here.
You know what? Speaking of which, don't let her fool you. She might not like, but she knows how to travel.
Okay.
So, y'all check this out. So, we went to Korea. It's almost about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And prior to that,
I had been to Korea. I was stationed there in the Army for a whole year.
after a whole year, I knew like 12 Korean words.
Fast forward to years later, I take a business trip there, so we both go.
And within inside of
probably 48 hours, she'd already done like more in Korea. She found somebody doing African dance, playing the African drums on the streets in Korea. She breaks out and started doing African dance and this Korea, so it's millions of, it's in Seoul rather, specific.
Yeah, specific.
So in Seoul, I don't know if you anybody been to a major city like Atlanta or especially like a Manhattan or Chicago or LA, like huge cities with 10 plus million. Seoul got like 20 something million people, and so it's crowded all the time. 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
It was.
So we found these. I mean, we was just walking around and they playing African. We heard these African drums.
I was like, ain't no way it's no African drums playing.
Yep, and then she just bust out in the middle of the crowd and started.
Busting moves. I started busting moves.
We're on the other. Y'all know what Korea is? That's a 14-hour time difference. That's literally on the other side of the planet. But y'all travel.
No,
Travel has done more for me than probably just about anything else in my life, as far as psychologically.
He has true wanderlust. He is infected with wanderlust. He got that. If that's a thing, he has contracted it and he has infected me. And I'm not a big traveler. I will travel and I'm always gonna make the best of wherever I am. Like, so yeah, when I was in Korea, he was so worried about me. When he went to work for the day and I was at the hotel, he was just worried about me all day. And when he get off work, I'm outside. I'm down the street talking about annyeonghaseyo. Annyeonghaseyo. I done Googled the word. Listen, I'm gonna make a way. God is with me wherever I am, and I'm going to make the best of it because I do love people. So, but now it's a season in my life, God said, you gotta come outside. Like, so I have been traveling, I am outside, I am getting with the people because that's where he wants me. I'm on here with you guys. I'm outside with God, with everybody, and, I love it. So we're gonna keep traveling, and I just want to share this conversation with y'all because this man lights up when it comes to traveling. So we're gonna do more travel vlogs. We're gonna take y'all with us. Y'all wanna come? Let me know in the comments if y'all wanna come on some trips with us and just...
What kind of stuff they like seeing when people go on the trip?
Have to ask them.
What kind of like if we did that, like what type of stuff would y'all like to see us, like, I don't know, like excursion, horseback riding, or just like the layover?
I know they want to see me dance with the people.
Oh yeah.
I know they want to see me get people to dance and just see how the world responds to busting moves. And they probably want to see the food.
Oh, okay.
Which you're a foodie, so
yeah.
Want to see your joy of how you're taking in the sights and now this man when he be traveling though, I had to watch him. He like a kid. He be all over the place. He like when Jesus was wandering. Be like, where you going? Sit down.
Oh, how I be walking around.
Shiny. I turned around, this man done walked off somewhere. Like what?
Now so. I got that from my Uncle Joe actually.
Hey, Kylie's and our granddaughter is in the chat. Hey, Kai, my #1 granddaughter. And I know Kenzie is watching too, my other beautiful granddaughter. Happy Sunday, honeys. And Kylie, I haven't forgot about your allowance, okay? I'm a FaceTime grandma. She is all the way in Wisconsin, and I send her allowance, and we FaceTime, and I have not forgot. I got to send your money, okay? Oh, my Pookie is watching me online. She's so sweet. Grandbabies are the best, y'all. Grandkids, that you see how they make you turn all mushy? They make me so mushy. I love you. Oh, she sleep. Well, tell when she wake up, you got to show her the video and tell her I said hi. I love you, baby. I love you so much. I'll talk to you. I'm going to call you, okay? Okay, she said KK. Listen, these kids know how to use this internet, baby. They know how to find they Vima and they Pop. They know how to find us. Oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, guys, that's the travel life. I'm looking forward. We're gonna share. We're gonna take some. We're gonna be hitting the road real soon. We'll be going next week to a crawfish bowl in Louisiana. So let's get ready for that. I'm gonna take y'all with us on that, and then we have some trips coming up. We're gonna go to Colombia, the country. This year we're going to Africa. We're gonna go to Ghana. So we're gonna take some adventures, all right? And we're gonna take y'all with us because it seems like you guys would enjoy seeing us in that element. And then you get to see Mr. and Mrs. Busted Moves, the real personalities. Okay. Okay, look at that smile, y'all. He ready to go now. He like, do I need to pack now? Do I need to pack now? Look, he ready. And I do not like packing. I do not like the airports. If we could just fast forward to like the Jetsons age and put me in the bubble and beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up.
It's like any other experience in life. It's about the middle parts, the process. You know the in-between part.
I know they say it's not the destination, it's the journey.
I mean, that's part of destination too.
It's not the destination, it's the journey. It's the part of getting there. Sitting in that airport.
I know I'm one of the few people that
sitting on that plane. Like, who does that? I don't like it. Do y'all feel him? Are y'all like that too before we go? I want to know. Berlin, Germany said, hey, have you ever been to Germany?
Mm-hmm.
What part of Germany? You been to Berlin?
Frankfurt, Mannheim, all the military places. Not Berlin though.
Okay. All the military places. But we need to go see Germany for the real Germany, not the military ones. But thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Veteran. All right. So that's another reason. That's why I said I could not, like, God knew what he was doing when he had us meet after your military life.
Oh, come on.
I met him after his military life and almost after like his traveling life. But one thing I told God is a military man or a truck driver, please, dear God, please do not.
You got one of each.
Please, dear God, do not let me be connected with a military. But I got you after the career, okay? Because I can't do all that traveling, all that long distance stuff. It just wasn't for me. But the deployments and all that would have driven me crazy. So I'm grateful that you had your military career and then he introduced us. God is good. God is good.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody said, heck yeah. Happy to the airport. I know that's right.
Come on, right?
Somebody, Penny is feeling you. She said the airport is where it's at. Penny
Yes.
Well, y'all.
That's the best place on the planet that people watch. Well, that and the mall.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Well, I love y'all. Happy Sunday. Get up, drink your water, have some breakfast.
Yes.
Give God the glory. And we'll see you on the next video, all right? What's the best that can happen? What is the best? What is the best that can happen? Go ahead, answer yourself. Answer yourself, all right?
What's the best that can happen?
What's the best that can happen? See you later.
See y'all.
Bye.